Be ready. Start. The SSC was a private company incorporated under the Indian Companies Act 1913 (STO). In January 1956, the company voluntarily filed returns under Section 22(3) of the Income Tax Act 1922 showing losses for the assessment years 1953-54 and 1954-55 (STO). No notice had been served on the company under Section 22(2) of the Act (STO). The income tax officer held that since the returns had been filed after the statutory period, the company was not entitled to carry forward the losses for both the years in the subsequent assessments (STO). The Appellate Assistant Commissioner dismissed the company's appeal and its application for condoning the delay in filing the returns in question (STO). The tribunal held that the company was not entitled to the benefit of carrying forward the losses as it had not filed the returns in accordance with Section 22(2)(a) of the Act (STO). The High Court in reference held that a voluntary return showing loss could be validly filed at any time before assessment was made on the strength of the provision in Section 22(3) of the Act, and the SSC was entitled to have such loss carried forward under Section 24(2) (STO). The Commissioner of Income Tax appealed to this court stanza. In view of this court's decision in a case of the income tax officer could not have ignored the returns and had to determine the losses shown by the SSC (STO). Section 24(2) confers the benefit of losses being set off and carried forward, and there is no provision in Section 22 under which losses have to be determined for the purposes Section 24(2) (STO). Section 22(2)(a) does not place any limitation on that right (STO). It simply says that in order to get the benefit of Section 24(2), the SSC must submit his loss return within the time specified by Section 22(1) (STO). That provision must be read with Section 22(3) for the purpose of determining the time within which a return has to be submitted (STO). It can well be said that Section 23(3) is merely a proviso to Section 22(1) (STO). Thus, a return submitted at any time before the assessment is made is a valid return (STO). In considering whether a return made in is within time, subsection (1) of Section 22 must be read along with subsection (3) of that section (STO). A return, whether it is a return of income, profits or gains or loss, must be considered as having been made within the time prescribed if it is made within the time specified in Section 22(3) (STO). In other words, if Section 22(3) is complied with, Section 22(1) also must be held to have been complied with. Full stop. Over.